Well, I think I got everything set out here. It's time to get whipping up. Fine sandwich. Well, it's a breakfast sandwich, but we're having it for supper. Yep, got it all here. Oh, well, hello there again, friend and family. So glad to see you again. I see you made it by the kitty crew and Gracie too. Like always, welcome back to the little old country kitchen. And I know it's been a while, but hey, life happens. But since you're here, pull up a chair, as always, get you a snack and a cold drink. And let me show you what we got on the counter and what we'll be putting together today. Maybe you do something similar. Or maybe you've never seen it at all. Hopefully, you'll want to try it someday. So let's see what we got. Okay? So here we have it, all laid out. Yep. Gracie did a fine job again. You know, she's my sous chef. And what we have here is a mix of green bell peppers and onions. Yeah, not really chopped. If you want to call them chopped, they're chopped sort of large. That's the way I like them. But you can chop them any way you want. And this is all we could find as far as peppers this time of year. But I'll talk a little bit more about that as we're putting it all together. We got some eggs. These are large. Hey, and we got some hot dog rolls. Then we got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil for cooking. For our seasoning mix, we're going to be using Italian seasoning with some pepper and salt. And that's basically all we got. And we'll start putting this all together and talk about it as we go. Well, for today, we got our little cast aluminum fry pan out. And we're just going to be adding in a touch of olive oil. Not a lot, a tablespoon or so. Right like that. Not much at all. Woo, good EVOO. That's going to help spice it up and give it a little Italian flair. And then all you got to do, you got about a quarter cup of those green bell peppers and onions sliced up. We'll just throw them on in there. Can you hear the sizzle? Yep. That's what we want. We're just going to start letting them sweat on down. Why? We scramble up a couple of eggs. So y'all watch that while I get the eggs prepared. We got our eggs right here. We're just going to take magic fork. No sense getting the whisk all dirty. We're just going to give them a nice whipping. Whip them right on up, whip some air in them. Get them all light and fluffy. Yep, no milk, no cream fresh. We ain't fancy here. We just want the unadulterated taste of eggs. Whew, those are sizzling nicely. Now it's time to season up our pepper and egg mixture with just a light sprinkling of that Italian seasoning. Oh, a little bit of salt, flavor enhancer, and a little bit of black pepper, just to give it that peppery bite. And that's basically all you're going to do to your onions and your peppers too. Now we're not caramelizing here. We're just getting them sweated down a little bit. We still want them to have a little bit of a bite. We don't want them cooked till they're mushy. Woo! They're starting to smell fine. And this goes together rather fast once you get it all prepped up. And if you do like me, like you saw, I prepped in advance. And that way, whenever I'm wanting some more pepper and onions, just take them out of the freezer and use them in whatever. Like today. A pepper and onion sandwich. And this is a real popular sandwich up in New York City. And, as I didn't know until I started traveling to Chicago, it's very popular up there too. Now in New York City, yeah, they do it with the green bells too, but you'll also find in Italian pizzerias where they'll do it with a blend of Italian peppers. Like the Marconi's and what have you. I've seen it used with Cubanelles, even sweet bananas. And if you want to spice it up, you can throw in some hot bananas too. Or some of those small Italian cherry hot peppers. Yeah, just get them to where they're starting to soften. And that's all you want to do. Right there. And now, we're going to slip in our eggs that are all whipped up. Just like that. Give our eggs a little bit of pepper. Season them. A little bit of salt, not much. And we just add a little bit more sprinkling of this Italian seasoning. There you go. There you have it. All starting to come together. And hey, you can make an omelet if you want to. You could see, if I would have let that go a little bit longer, we'd had an omelet going on. And like I say, you can see, if you got your pan all nice and hot, it doesn't take long to get this put together. Nope, it don't. And always remember, when you're scrambling your eggs, leave them a little bit moist. And then take them off the heat. Because they'll continue cooking just a bit. And there you have it. It's already done. You watched it in real time. We'll slide it off the heat. Because we got to start putting it together. Okay? So like I say, we got one of these fine, surefine hot dog buns here. And we're going to take our egg mixture right here. I think I better get a spoon. Got me a nice big serving spoon. And we're just going to drop that in that hot dog bun. Just like that. There we go. We even got a little extra. That'll be just fine. And if you'd like to dress it with a little Parmesan Reggiano cheese, you can do that too. Now personally, I don't have no Parmesan Reggiano, but I got some grated Parmesan. And that'll work just fine. Give it a little dusting of Parmesan to cheese it up. And there you have it, friends and family. Some call it the Chicago pepper and egg sandwich. Up in New York, it's called an Italian pepper and egg sandwich. The first time I ever had it was made by my grandmother Himes in Bradford, PA. And I enjoy them from time to time. This used to be a favorite, especially on the weekends when the garden was coming in, because that's when we'd have fresh peppers that we could do this with. So let me bring you down close and show it to you. Looky there. Isn't that fine? It's a whole nother version of an egg sandwich for you to enjoy. Now, if you want to make it a little bit spicy, put on your favorite hot sauce. Or like me, I dress it up with a little ketchup, because that's what I like. So as always, we got to give it a taste test and see how it came out. So let's give it a taste test and see what it's all about. Woo, looks pretty good to me. Excuse me. Well, that is tasty. Yes, it is. And like I say, it's a different take. And if you've got some Italian peppers, some Cubanelles or Marconis, Italian cherries or what have you, you can make it original. So I hope you enjoyed seeing us put together our little pepper and egg sandwich tonight. And I'm hungry. And I'm going to eat it up. I have a little bit of it left over, which I'll eat on the side. So hey, until Gracie, the Kitty Crew, I'll see you on the next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. Ooh, goodbye. And good night. For now. Yep. I'm hungry. I will. I think I'll jazz it up a little bit and put a little ketchup on it. Yeah, that'll make it all the more better. Oh, later all.